Now this of course is the famous Napton windmill, built around 1835. It ran until 1900, where the sails were converted to steam, which powered it until 1909. And it was designated a Grade 2 listing in 1952, but it remained derelict until about 1972, when it was restored and converted into a house and fitted with 4 parent sails. In January 1976, 2 of the sails blew off in a gale.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
It is Thursday.
Thursday 23rd,
Yeah.
3rd of May. It's more like March or February. No, it's not really cold, but
Yeah, it's alright.
about 14 degrees, I think.
Mild.
Yeah.
But yeah, yesterday we had a torrential day of rain.
24 hours of rain.
Yeah. And we only had about 16 boats, I think.
Still going in that weather.
A lot of people decided not to go because it was that bad. So the next day after that,
I think they've all
really
gone
busy.
today.
Yeah. So 42 boats I think today so far. They haven't exactly been going slow.
No, not one. We're not having a go at anybody, but not one of them was on.
But we were on a little bit of a bend, okay, so people are like, they don't always see you. But I'll show you the clip of that hire boat going very far. But that's why I wanted to get on there, because I knew it was going to be like along here.
I want to go on the Chesterfield. I want to get back on the Chesterfield.
Well, I wanted to go on pins.
So quiet.
No, that's why I wanted to go on arm code, guys. But I thought it might get ripped out. But yeah, did manage to fly my drone yesterday, because when it stopped raining, Dad did some really good fishing.
All sorts, probably.
Yeah. Dad was doing some fishing, got some nice fish.
I tell you what, we should have done a fishing vlog, a live stream, because he caught loads.
One after the other, yeah.
Caught loads, and then I goes to Josh. I said, just wait for him to come in. I said, he still moaned about something. And he still moaned about
severity.
Well, I could have caught different
Yeah.
varieties, he said. It was all the same fish, really. Bless him, but at least he was out fishing, de-stressing.
But we're heading to Napton. There is 9 locks there to do. So we're going past Marston Dolls. We'll get some water. It is
At 4?
Oh, 4 o'clock, yeah.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock now. So it's setting off a bit later because it's calmer.
Yeah.
A bit quieter.
A bit quieter when there was a break. We didn't really have a break.
But yeah, we're going to head to Marston Dolls. And then we'll probably head to Fenny Compton tomorrow for a pump out, because we're starting to need a pump out now.
Yeah. And it
It's
was,
been over a month.
well, 17th of April.
Yeah.
But don't forget, I was away. I was away
I've been
for a
here on my
month,
own for a
so-
while. We've all been away a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at the towpath there. So yeah, we're just gonna head up onto the lovely isolated section of the canal where it's just nothing for miles.
Yeah, we haven't got to worry about the van.
Yeah.
Because, and he's not back till Sunday, so no worries about that.
And it's
where we have
Crick,
to park.
and I've seen the weather forecast for Crick. Saturday's good, Sunday's alright, and Monday is a bit. Looks like it might be heavy showers Monday.
Oh no! We haven't been for 2 years, and the first year we did go,
It was bad.
It wasn't very nice weather.
Then the 2 years in between, it was really good. And then we decided to go again. It's terrible weather again. So we have to tell everyone it's our fault.
The weather's
Everywhere
bad.
you go,
We're bringing our
you
bad
always
luck
take the
to
weather.
everyone. Sorry.
The weather with you. Anyway, let's go.
So this is the map of the UK canal network. Everything in red is what we've cruised before. Now we are here on the Oxford Canal. Now today we are on the South Oxford Canal, up here, near the start of it. We're setting off from the old Brickyard Bridge, heading towards Napton, where we start our ascent up the flight. Now there's 9 locks here in Napton, and it will take us up to the summit pound of the Oxford Canal, which is some of the most stunning canal on the network. We'll get water, then we'll head a couple of miles down the Contour Canal to bridge 125, making the cruise about 5 miles and 9 locks. Let's do it.
Hello, mate.
You notice at Napton flight, the locks are now narrow because we are on the South Oxford Canal, which started construction all the way back in 1770, and when it was finally completed to Oxford and to join the River Thames in 1790, and remained for about 15 years, the main canal between the Midlands and London, until the Grand Union was built, or the Grand Junction as it was known then. But this is the South Oxford Canal, which, as you'll notice, is a lot more contoury than the North Oxford Canal, because it was not upgraded. The trade on it wasn't so good when the Grand Junction Canal was built, but the Northern Oxford Canal had a lot more trade, so it was straightened and upgraded.
I can't do it that way. I can't. I've tried it. I've got no straightening on.
Mum can't get out at the moment. This hire boat is struggling to move out the way. He needs to get off his line, doesn't he? Okay. Bloody hell! The boat coming.
One that was coming out, they were trying to bloody
Here you'll notice that there is an old arm which is now used for private mooring, but this used to lead to an old engine house which would pump water up from the bottom of Napton locks to the top. Just remember that most towpaths were built to about 13 foot wide. Now that's all that remains.
All I can say is I'm glad we're not cycling back.
Dad's birthday, but it's not till the night. Because we get home in the early hours of the morning. I'm not sure what day it is. Early hours.
Worst spot again.
It's gonna have to be worse.
It's only a tiny little boat. Yeah, mate. Is that me or was that car got one wheel? Or three wheels?
At the top block, the contouring already begins straight away, as this was such a tight bend that I had to pull the boat around. We now stop off on the water point and fill up on some water and head on our way.
A slow one. Lucky we're pretty full. Right, we're at the top of Napton now. Made up the flight.
Very
with
well
ease.
it went, didn't it?
Compared to how busy it was, we had no one ahead of us, and we kept meeting boats coming down, and yeah, it went well. There's only two locks that are half against us, these last two, that wasn't a problem. Filled up on water as well, there's a water point up here. Looks like it's going to piss down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's been threatening it all day. I just don't know how it has stayed off, to be honest.
Yeah, that
It
could
really feels like it's going to pour down.
couldn't have gone much better, apart from the GoPro was
You realise that when you went to the water point, didn't you?
just looking at this helicopter that's
Oh yeah.
drizzle all hitting my face now.
I feel it.
The mooring spots at Marston Dolls are taken. And there's not much parking anyway. But we're not mooring here today. We're just going to go a little bit further. Don't know how far.
Hopefully it don't start pouring down.
We'll just go to the first bit of anchor we can find as to where we get spotted. But yeah, there is a spot I do have in mind, but we'll see how the weather is for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so enjoy.
Ouch, you can see where some boats have taken it too fast and not compensated for the bend and, yeah, really smacked the bridge. And this, of course, is one of the many wonders of the canal network. The boat in the field. Now, this boat has been in here for about 10 years now. Now, the story behind it is, the guy who owned the boat didn't want to pay for an end-of-garden mooring. So instead, what he did was dig out a part of his land, take the boat inside, and then reinstate the bank, therefore disconnecting it from CRT waters, so he wouldn't have to ever pay a license again. But I just think it would be easier if you just got a caravan and stuck it on the land. But I do have a couple of questions. One is, how does he black his boat, and why have it in water anyway? Why not just have it on hard standing?
Yeah, it's a woodpecker. I think it's a green woodpecker.
Oh, this is where I planned to moor, but it's a bit crowded here. And if we moored behind this boat, I think we'd obstruct the canal. So we'll head a little bit further and just see if we can find a spot on our own.
That'd be nice more, wouldn't it? It's like a full circle.
At last, we've found a section of Armco with no other boats on it. We're all here for the night.
We've made it to the really nice glamping spot here.
Yeah, like a teepee.
It's the only place I can describe it as because we're in the middle of nowhere.
Teepee. It's nice to be out of more in the middle of nowhere when we haven't got to worry about the van, which is good.
But most of the spots we wanted more at, we're taking
them. Well, we do like being on our own, don't we?
Yes. We wanted to find a nice spot on our own, and we found a nice spot here. There's only enough Armco for one boat. But as you can see, it is by the. We're nowhere near the bridge.
Oh, nowhere near the bridge.
It's just the bridge is on a tight bend.
And you've got a wider bit there as well.
So if the boat comes through, the boat coming past us. It'll only be a problem if the boat comes at the same time. The boat coming past us, and the boat coming through. The boat coming past us could move out the way and go in there behind us, or vice versa.
Yeah, so that's
it's alright. We're probably only staying here for one night though.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Land Rover over there.
We're heading for Fenny Compton for a pump out tomorrow.
I don't want to, but we have to. We can't really leave it till Tuesday.
No, not really.
We've got Crick Monday. The next time we're cruising is Tuesday. So I think we're going all the way to Claydon tomorrow, just before the next flight of locks. Yeah, we're only about half an hour from Crick. Okay, so see you tomorrow then.